Today's adventure brings us to Nick's Old Fashioned Hamburger House located in Welcome, North Carolina. Really excited to be here today because I'm ready to take on their hamburger. We're gonna order a triple cheeseburger today. Good afternoon, my friends. Welcome back to the channel. Hitchhiking Yeti here. It is time, my friends. It's been a while since I have uploaded another hamburger spot vlog here in North Carolina. And this one right here, I don't think is gonna disappoint us at all. And that is Nick's Old Fashioned Hamburger. You know, I have been searching for all these little mom and pop hamburger locations that are known for their hamburgers and their historic goodness that they serve up in these little locally owned gyms. We're gonna go inside. I wanna try one of their triple cheeseburgers today. They also have another sleeper that's really good. It is their pork chop sandwich. We're gonna try that for sure. And I think my wife wants me to order her a Nick Mac because she likes the Big Mac, even though we don't really eat Big Macs much anymore, but she wants to try out the Nick Mac. And I'm like, hey man, I'm all aboard with that. I can do the Nick Mac. We recently put a video up, maybe about a couple of weeks ago, about the Brit Mac at the mess hall in Wilmington. And it was awesome. So we're gonna go try some Nick Mac today also. So let's go ahead and move on that direction, put our order in, and wait for some food. All right, my friends, as we enter Nick's, the first thing I will tell you is it has a very old school type of a feel to it, even though it's not really all that old. It's only been around for about 14 years, and it was actually opened on April 1st of 2010. So it's not been around all that long. The original owner was Ralph Browser and his family, and him and his wife Amy had a son named Nick, and that's where the name Nick comes from. And then in 2020 they actually sold it to the people that own it now, but they have pretty much kept it all original. Everything is pretty much the same, you know, using like fresh beef, and every order is like made right then. It's not pre-made. There's nothing pre-made, so I think that's always really good. And all the vegetables are like locally grown and hand cut, so it gives everything a real freshness to it, and I think that's something to be said for. So yeah, really cool. So when you go inside, you will notice that they have their fountain drinks off to the left right next to the cashier. They have bottled drinks also, like cheer wine. They have the knee-high drinks, which my wife is a big fan of. Yeah, it just has a nice old school feel to it, but it's not really all that old. Only 14 years. But in 14 years, they are dishing out some of the best hamburgers, and they are one of probably the most highly rated Google restaurant, like 5 stars. It's almost a 5-star, you know, when I check Google. I mean, it's crazy how positive feedback they get. So really looking forward to going inside here and giving this a shot and trying out this tasty burger. All right, my friends, here is our order. Look at this pork chop sandwich. Look at that slab of meat. Holy smokes, it's bigger than the bun. And right here is our seasoned fries. Can't wait to dive into them. They smell amazing. So let's get into it. This here is my triple burger that I ordered with slaw, chili, mustard. And this here is my wife's Nick Mac. Not a Big Mac, but a Nick Mac. All right, this here is my wife's the Nick Mac. Let's do the unveiling of this thing. Look at that burger. Look at that patty, that crust. Oh my goodness. That looks really, really good. Cannot wait to sink my teeth into that thing. They have their sauce on it. That is their house-made Thousand Island dressing. Kind of like their Big Mac sauce, I guess. Looking really good. Man, this thing's got some heft to it. Now, I heard this place was smash burgers, and maybe it is smash burgers, but 5.3 ounces is a good chunk of meat. So as you can see, they are pressed down and smashed, but they're still got a little beefiness to it, a little thickness to it, which I like. Here we go, bon appetit. Let's try the Nick Mac. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness, that is so freaking good. That right there is amazing. Look at that bite. Look at that char on the edges of the burger. And let me tell you something else. Their Thousand Island dressing is amazing. That is such a nice flavor. This is very, very tasty. All right, my friends. Next up is not my hamburger. We're gonna leave the triple for last. Okay, look. Hello in there. Look how big this sandwich is. Let me scoot you back a little bit where I can get everything in frame. This is their pork chop sandwich. Dang. So you get the pork chop sandwich here. If you just order outright, it's just plain. So I did tell them, just like, I asked them, like, what does most people get on it? And she just said normally tomato, lettuce with a little mayo. So that's what I ended up doing. So we're going to give this a try now. So the pork chop sandwich is very big, very large. The breading makes it very crispy. It's got a lot of crunch to it. The everything is fresh here. It's really delicious. I do like this a lot. The only thing I would probably recommend you doing, which I think I would do too if I ordered this again, is probably just get a little. It just needs a little salt. There's a little bit more flavor to it. But the lettuce and the mayo, if you get all that in a bite with the tomato, it's a really good combination. It's awesome. You can tell they hammered this thing out and kind of flattened the pork chop out before they rolled it in the batter and deep fried it. Kind of reminds me of a German schnitzel a little bit. So really, really good. But this is not what this place is really known for, obviously, is their delicious hamburgers. So but this is kind of like a hidden secret. A lot of people don't talk about it, but if you read about it online, I do get a lot of people saying, hey, you need to try their pork chop sandwich. So that's why we got it today. Probably going to take this home and probably heat it up later and eat it for dinner or something. This is a very early lunch today. So are you ready? I'm ready. Let's get into the star of this show. Let's check out their triple cheeseburger. Okay, here it is in its wrapper. So let's start deconstructing this wrapper. And this thing has so much heft to it. Man, this is going to be awesome as long as I can keep the flies away. Get on, flies. Don't be messing with my burger. Look at this thing. Holy crap. That right there is a thing of beauty. That is a thing of beauty. So before I dig into this delicious looking hamburger, we'll try one of their crinkle cut fries with seasoning on it. Which you can get them without seasoning, but I like a good seasoned fry. That's a really good seasoning too. Oh, that's a nice flavor. Yeah, you don't need no ketchup with those fries if you get seasoning on it. That is so good. All right. This is a train wreck. I'm talking a mess. This is a mess. It's sloppy. I love it. Look at this thing. Look at this beefy burger right here. Look at that. Are you kidding me? That is just congealed goodness right there. I think I bit off more than I could chew. I really do. That is monstrous. And this ain't even their biggest burger. All right, here is my first bite. So we just finished up with the first bite and it was amazing. I mean, the chili has just phenomenal flavor. The slaw was really good. I got white slaw. So it's funny, I'm finally here and I'm getting to try this burger out, and it's everything I thought it was going to be. This is by far one of the most popular hamburger spots in all of North Carolina, and it is living up to the legend that is Nick's Old Fashioned Burgers. I mean, it is just so freaking good. This is amazing. All right, I'm about halfway through my burger. It's time to take a swig of water, wash this stuff down. This is insane. It is very, very messy. So I'm taking a moment just to pause for a second while I'm eating my burger. I'm about halfway, a little over halfway through the burger now. And I guess it's third time's a charm. I've actually been, this is the third time I've been to Nick's, but the first time I've actually got to taste a hamburger. I was here maybe 6 months ago, and I was up here in this area because I was filming a video about Dale Earnhardt and his NASCAR career and the garages that he raced out of during his Winston Cup Series career. And I found out about Nick's right before I came on that trip, and I thought while I'm in the area, I would make a vlog about trying their hamburger. And at that time, I was looking at it, and when I got here, I was going to order the Intimidator, which is a 5-patty, 5.3 ounce per patty burger. I mean, this triple is like enough to, like, I don't even know if I can finish this. It's so much meat. So I'm glad I did not order the Intimidator. But that first time I came here, it was crazy busy, which is busy now. I mean, they just opened. I got here at 11 a.m. on a Saturday when they first opened, and I had to wait. Like immediately, there are people lined up at the door to go in. So when I came here that day, I probably waited 15 minutes, maybe close to 20 minutes, just to place my order. And when I got up to the, you know, I'm next. I'm up with the cashier, and she's about to take my order, and she very nicely said, just to let you know, if you make this order, it's going to be 1 hour more before your order is ready. That's how busy they get. So I could not do that day. I was in like a time constraint, and I was like, nah, I can't do it. I'll come back some other time. So fast forward a few months later, I come back on a Saturday, and lo and behold, they have a sign on the door and they're closed. They had some kind of issue with the refrigerator, so they could not operate that day. So, you know, this is my third time. I'm glad I came back. It's worth every bit of it. It is so delicious. Highly recommend coming to Nick's. How much more there is to go? I don't know, man. I don't know if I can do it. I am totally, like, even my jaws are sore right now from chewing all this meat. I'm still eating. That's the last of it right there. And the bad thing is, I can't even enjoy it. I kind of feel like I'm in that movie Great Outdoors with John Candy, and he's eating that big, what, 96-ounce steak. And you know, he's getting at the end, and he's like, he's begging, and you don't want to go no further. But I got to complete it. You know, I ain't gonna get anything for this, but man, I ain't gonna let it beat me. All right, my friends, that completes our Nick's Old Fashioned Hamburger food review. And my review for this hamburger is, it was really, really good. I mean, it was so good. This here ranks up. I wouldn't put any hamburger I have tried here on the channel over top of this one. I don't care if it's like Johnson's Drive-In in Siler City, Beach's Burgers in Ocean Isle Beach area. All those were really good. Even Carolina Burger and Bites down in Carolina Beach is one of my favorites to go to. But this one right here, I will put it head to head with all those. That is just how delicious it is. Oh yeah, and I forgot about Brooks and Charlotte. Got a lot of videos out there, quite a few videos stacking up for my hunt for these really great hamburger locations here around the state of North Carolina. All right, that will pretty much conclude our little video today. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new to the channel, think about subscribing. I upload videos on Mondays and Fridays, sometime on Wednesdays, depending on how much time I have, how busy I am for that week. Do a lot of travel vlogs, things like that, stuff around Wilmington, Carolina Beach area. Yeah, go everywhere. And recently, went to Germany. So yeah, we're taking things abroad and sharing all kinds of travel experiences. So that being said, I am the Hitchhiking Yeti, my friends. I hope you guys enjoyed today's vlog, and I will see you in my next adventure. Y'all please stay safe out there, and I hope to see you again soon. And I bet I will if you subscribed. Y'all stay good. I'll see you around.